Om Shri Puja Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Puja Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Puja Sharanam Mama. Om Prasad Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Prasad Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Prasad Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Gurupyo Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Gurupyo Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Gurupyo Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Ganapati Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Ganapati Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Ganapati Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Ganesha Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Ganesha Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Ganesha Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Lakshmi Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Lakshmi Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Lakshmi Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Pujara Sharanam.
Namaste. All right, y'all. It is 2013, and this is VIM 3D Sight, Sound, and Social Interaction Radio. And I am starting off 2013 with that confident solution swag, but not swag. The word is now facilitation. So yeah, those who I have not introduced myself, I am not just the solution. I have a few aliases. Um, the great playmaker, the athletic anomaly, Godson, aka the great playmaker, aka the Florida Flash, aka Poppy, aka that Naga Serpent, aka Hematite, aka that nigga you like, aka Tourmaline, aka nigga don't make me get mean, aka problem solver, aka put down your revolver, aka the facilitator, aka the smile creator. So yeah, so what we gonna do is I'll let y'all I'll let y'all marinate on those, and we're gonna talk about what I want to talk about today, because we starting out 2013, which is the year of rebirth. Of course, I love that has such limitless possibilities. Yo, ain't I clean? I'm about to go sun gaze and meditate and connect with source, plant my feet in the ground and connect with nature. But as I was saying, I am the solution, and today I am going to be vlogging about facilitation and about how I am sick. I mean sick. I'm sick of coupons. I'm sick of rebates. I'm sick of refunds. I'm sick of sales. And so customer service. I'm tired of being a patron. So I'm going to be talking about the complacency that exists in my experience, which we're going to continue this on some conversations. My experience with my cell phone relationship with Sprint. My experience with Sprint out. Oh man, it was interesting because I have been so far away from fooling with having my own cell phone. So now all of a sudden, it comes a time where, I feel that I would be so divine. Ain't that something? To own a cell phone. It was sounding like, do you ever hear the Sanskrit mantra? That is the language of the earth. I like to have that to relax me because if these third dimensional vices, these third dimensional incidents that happen in our lives hold or paralyze or confine your joy, your freedom, then it's over. And if you don't know how to throw these things, then no, that don't help. You don't want to throw the things. You want to be able to release, relinquish, detach, and be able to receive. That's why I'm here today vlogging. You know what? I'm gonna go get some water and be right back. This reality. This is reality, authentic. This is reality authentic vlogging. Everyone can do this. So see, this is just me getting it off my chest. Okay, my relationship with Sprint commenced on what date was it? November 28th. I went into Sprint, and this young lady, I can't remember her name for lack of knowledge. We'll just call her Jasmine. Okay. So yeah, so I don't know, that just sounds exotic. Jasmine. It really doesn't matter because it seems that the customer service that they have so many people doing surveys for after you get such ratchet, disrespectful, non-valued service, then they want you to do a survey for them. So she was gladly to help me because I'm sure that with each transaction there is a perk, there is some type of dollar reward, or maybe even a opportunity or position in the company that you can advance. So Jasmine helps me on November 28th. Now, and I tell her, and it's interesting because honestly, if I'm telling y'all the truth, I'm looking at myself. I'm looking snazzy, but I'm just wondering. Oh, this might be more in. I think this. Yeah. So I'm sitting there listening, and man, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, because it's kind of chilly. Yeah. I'm sitting there listening, and I'm talking to her, and I am hearing customer after customer come in and literally complain. I mean, each customer had a valid complaint too, But for some odd reason, I continue to put myself in the line of fire of Sprint. And it's interesting now that I think about it because I heard so many people being taken by their equipment failing and insurance not covering it, lack of attention or urgency to their problems. And I mean, people was coming in, they was cussing Sprint out. But Sprint was still sitting there smiling, and why wouldn't they be? Because she still got my business. So I spoke with Jasmine, and we chuckled and laughed a little bit about how, it seems that service at Sprint was so very absent, and it and but it's interesting because we still did the transaction. So anyway, so I wanted my phone expedited, so I paid for overnight delivery because they didn't have the phone that we had discussed in stock. So the customer, had to then pay more money. I don't even know why she direct me to another. Well, anyway, maybe I was slipping. I'm the solution, and I didn't even think of that. Anyway, so Jasmine, she offered for me to pay the extra $15, I think it was, for to be overnighted to that location. So that's what I did. So we pretty much summed it up. I even gave her some Oregon energy batteries. That's opposed to it. Maybe she's feeling it now. I gave her energy battery. It had to filter her environment in some way, shape, or form. But anyway, it's a lot of energy over there that has to be very complacent and maybe even, anyway. So I call. No, they said they were gonna call me, and no one called me. I mean, no one. No one called me. No one told me that my phone didn't come. No one said they would. No one, nothing. So I called them right before closing, or did I go out there? No, I started out there because when I called, no one answered. So I drive out the location where Sprint is, and to make a long story short, traffic was all wrong. It was wrong. I mean, it was wrong. I don't even know if you could have hovered. You could. So it was just a tragic time to be out negotiating the freeway. Not even knowing if my cell phone is there and not being able to contact them because they weren't answering the phone. But a good thing did come out of it because I did go to my father who is in the hospital. That's why I'm so far going to get my cell phone. So shouts out to my dad, much love. So yeah, so to make a long story short, I get around Sprint. My phone is supposed to be, but they're closed. No, 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 no. I don't actually make it there. I just say forget it, and I drive home. So I drive home on the evening that I drive because I needed to go to the gym by that time because I was so angry. I was just ready to, I was ready to do something like that. So I just return to my home, and what I do is I call before I go to the gym, and I speak to some young man named Camacho for just not knowing his name. Camacho. So Camacho, I tell him how displeased I am with my experience with Spread, and I tell you, Camacho though, he all he does is that Jasmine went on vacation and they had no knowledge or inkling of anything that I supposed to did or have done or a cell phone is supposed to be. So then my man Hector said, "Let me see what I can do." He leaves me on hold for literally, I think it was 20 minutes. Was it 20 minutes? It's funny because see, I write everything down. Y'all know I know everything. Not I know everything. I document. So I do know names. It's just not good to. Anyway, so he leaves me on hold and never returns. So at this point, I say, bump it. Forget it. I'm going to the gym because I need to go throw these. I need to let this off. I need to. Woosah. So that's just, and I my cell phone up until this point, right? So I go to the gym that evening, and I don't even know if I get my phone the next day, but this is not even the end of it. But I want to go and shadow box. It's 3:50. That is the time, like I like that 3:55. 3 plus 5 plus 5, 13. So yes, it's 3:55. So I'm gonna shut this one down and continue to vent and release and detach. So this is not over with me putting my foot of love to sprint, because this experience needs to be documented. And it's not in anger. This is in love. A blessing from above. Like these. So we're going to continue to facilitate, and we're going to continue to appreciate all, and to not act in violence, but act in a redirection with love. We're going to redirect these behaviors with love. So that is why I am blogging about, as I said before, this is the solution, aka the baddest brother representing Florida, West Side, Polk County's Coon Bottom, amongst other things. And if you know me, the U.S., I'm known as El Soluciones. That's international, that's how we do it. So yes, so we're going to continue to facilitate, and we're going to continue to, as I said before, confront these issues that exist. So I'm shutting this one down. So as I dismiss, as I said before, it's the solution, and I'm always repping love, and I'm always repping VIM3D radio, just so you know. This is 2013. That's what it be. So this is the year of action. No time for hesitation, no time for excuses, there's no time for abuses. It's time for detachment, and it's time for letting looses. Anyway, much love. Namaste, y'all. Part 2, we ain't through with Sprint and the rest of those people who complacent.